Hello again, I'm in the on the test course in Kremenchuk. I will ride it again with the Igaro C1. I set the speed at which it goes to the high beam, or rather the far beam, to about 12.6 kilometers per hour. I will talk a little bit about the saddle that I'm using. So the B66 Champion with the carriage, or the bottom section of the carriage of a flyer, which means it has the softer springs of the old B66 Champion, but for a new seat post. And I'll compare it to the B67. Okay, let's go first. Black Cat. That's luck. That gives luck. Yeah, the cap is not yet charged. I need to, this is also not so useful. Actually, going back the other way I thought might be a good idea, because then you encounter different holes in the road. But okay, I've done everything already. This is really not necessary. So it's at low capacity of the storage level of the capacitor. Aha, that is a lot better. And see, it lights up the whole road. You can see everything. Yeah, this is great. I like the Bushmüller brick, and it's mounted on this bike, but this is better. So I'll probably ride the other direction and show how it's going, what it's like. Yeah, it lights up so much more than you see in the video, because the human eye is more sensitive. So the width appears wider in reality of the beam. They've been filling stuff with gravel. So there is progress. Let's see. It's interesting. Oh yeah, the Yolki Polki Hotel. Did I upload a video of that? Or what was the Yolki Polki Hotel? It's now an office of some kind. Yeah, they've been filling everything. Okay, so there's finally some progress. But I think I mentioned in one of my videos as well that in the Netherlands, through a village, they were renovating the road, and that took a year. Train announcements, more than a year. They were doing everything, but come on, a year for a few kilometers or so. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Maybe I'll go to that eating facility. That's still there. Pretty nice. Didn't have... for some reason I don't get around to doing these things. There's so much you need to do if you want to move. And especially to a different country that's not in the EU. If it was Poland, it would have been easy. Everything would have been easy. But I don't find Poland at all interesting. Let's go a bit further. It's a bit further that direction. And further is also the train station, so it's a bit closer to the train station than here. Let's see. see, is a car going over it? Yes. Over all the gravel. Oh. A Lada. Let's see, I think it's here. Yeah, the tower. Yeah, I can see the tower already. This was always a fairly quiet street, by the way. Oh yeah, and I think it was on this street that I was walking. I think first time I came to Kremenchuk, I was walking with my backpack and someone said from a car, "Are you a tourist?" They probably don't see many tourists here. So this is it, Okipoki Hotel, or it used to be the Okipoki Hotel. I liked it actually, because it's close to the train station here, the train whistles, etc. So this is the, what does it say? Veles bar, restaurant. Okay. I made some small videos. I possibly have some old videos as well, because I wasn't really into making videos and sharing things. It was more for so this hasn't been done in such a long time that it's completely green. Nature returns. Here, an old style building. I liked it. So it looks much more yellow on the camera, on the A52S phone. I have my DJI in the hotel. I just wanted to have a look here. And I was thinking about buying an RX100 Mark 5A to replace the RX100 first version that I lost 2 years ago on the metro or something. I don't know what happened, but it was gone from my backpack. Yeah, I had the camera strap, the neck strap, slightly outside the bag, so maybe it got it hooked on something, or maybe someone took it. I have no idea. In any case, stupid mistake. I didn't really like the white balance of the RX100 from Sony. A bit too cool. You can't change that. If you change white balance, it's always for everything, but automatic mode has white balance for daylight, evening, artificial light, TL or LED and stuff like that. So you can't really change that. You're always stuck in one mode, so everything was too blue, and some pictures I just couldn't get right with the RX100. Then everything seemed totally blue. It was weird. I think that this is caused by a certain type of lighting. I had that in Simferopol in 2014, for example. I'll probably upload some pictures in due course. Okay. Let me see, where do we need to go? Yeah, it's a bit tricky to find that. And the trains. Oh, is it here? Oh, there, I think. I went on. Or not. see. I need to check. Oh yeah, and I'll tell you more about the saddles after. It's a bit low. Yeah, this is better. This is cool. So riding on a different side of the road now. Big holes here. Okay, going to back to the hotel. Okay, so then you may ask, or you want to know possibly, if you're interested in motor saddles. So what's the difference between the B66 Champion with the cutouts that I made? So it's sort of a mix between the Berthoud and Brooks cutouts. I think actually the Berthoud cutouts is probably better. So next time with the B17 I will modify it with the Berthoud cutout. But I only have one B17 at the moment, so I don't really want to modify it yet. The B67, yes, it's excellent for touring. The springs work well. In the Netherlands I felt that the springs were pointless, and here I feel they add something because of pretty bad roads. There is an added component now, which is the Schwalbe G1 Overland tires. Oh, I need to do a lower gear. So they're 45 millimeters. Tire pressure is 2 bar, and they take away a lot. I was riding in Kiev to go to take an Električka to Kremenchuk, where I am now. Actually three. First to Grebinka, then from Grebinka to Ramadan, through which I cycled on my trip several months ago. It was Grebinka, Lubny, Mirgorod, Veliki Soroczynci, Opishnia, Poltava, Kremenchuk. That was quite a while to ride that, took quite a while. It was very interesting. Came across a lot of interesting stuff, such as Hutor Kogolia in Veliki Soroczynci, a lot of cool old bus stops with mosaics, etc. In any case, so I was in Kiev riding on the cobblestones and I barely felt anything. So at 2 bars, these Schwalbe G1 Overland 45 millimeters are fantastic. It doesn't mean you filter out all the humps. Especially bad is repaired asphalt, multiple times repaired asphalt, and you get bump, and they're not at the same distance, same height. It's very irregular, and it gives you. It doesn't get filtered out. In any case, it's extremely annoying. That's I think the worst kind of road conditions that I've seen or encountered in Ukraine. Worse than cobblestones. Cobblestones with these tires and this pressure, absolutely not a problem. So let's see. It's the modified B66 Champion. Wait a minute. Focus. Soft springs. I can easily press these with my fingers. Work well, but I would not say they work better than the stiffer springs in the B67. So Brooks made a change around 2000 from softer springs. This is a 1990s saddle, early 1990s, what the seller told me long years ago. The B67, I have one. I think I have one that's older. I need to check those springs, see what they're like exactly. So yeah, the B67 aged, I also have that one. I'm not that keen on it. It's too soft, and I mentioned that on my website. It deforms too quickly, and yeah, that's it. It's just not useful. On the B67, it's wide. You don't need the leather to deform so much. I would not recommend B67 aged or any aged saddles actually, because the leather only needs to deform where your sit bones are, but the whole saddle is soft. So it's a stupid idea. I would say this is narrower, of course, than the B67. B67 is about 21 centimeters. This is 17. I think both are good. Maybe slightly wider would be better. But the B67 you can ride fast with it as well, like this. Arms on the handlebar like this or like this, a bit more further forwards. And you can do that only on good roads. Well, with this you can do it also on bad roads. This on good roads is the most aerodynamic position. I would say both are okay for bad conditions. The B66 Champion and the B67. Pedals, I've been using the Ergotech EP1. I've adjusted them a bit. Yeah, they're not quite okay. So I replaced the ball bearings in the Netherlands, and we stained steel ones from STS cycles, put a lot of grease in them, and we'll see how it goes. I think I need to adjust them a little bit more, but I don't have the tools. Maybe I'll buy some. I will see. I don't have the tools here, I have them in the Netherlands. Yeah, what next? So I bought a house 11 kilometers or so from here. Seller needs some time to move out. That's fine. I'm possibly going to do some projects together with him, which is high quality furniture. That's very interesting, very coincidental, because I've had ideas about that and he makes it, but I've design ideas. So I'm going to do a lot of different things. It'll be interesting, I think. And as to the bike, I will continue mainly testing for myself, as I've been doing for many years now. It's not for selling anything or so. It's just out of my interest, for what I use myself. And out of interest, I mean also general, to see what is possible these days in lighting, for example. Oh yeah, almost forgot. First time I use this saddle, I put also a holder here for bottles behind the saddle. I really like that position, it's very useful. However, it's very difficult to mount it with these springs, on saddle with springs. And what actually happened was, it was, what was it? What was the brand? It's in store, it's in Kiev. It interfered with the spring, so I thought, yeah, why is the saddle bottoming out? It wasn't bottoming out, it was hitting one part of that, of the mount of that thing on which you put two bottle cages. So I need to look for a different one to find, see if I can find something that works better with this kind of saddle, because I like this position where you have two bottles, and if you're making long trips and it's hot, 30 plus, you want a lot of water or juice or something like that. I prefer juice. Tea is nice for for change, but actually it has some interesting disadvantage. I felt that my throat was getting dry after drinking tea. For that reason, normal water or juice or something is better. A relative had the same issue, so maybe that's with everyone. It's normal. In the case these pedals, yeah, they're also nice. I recommend them, but you need to open them up first, put in a lot of grease at the very least, and adjust the bearings because they're too tight from factory. Okay, that's it for now. Bye.